Join us at the very end of the show, and I just had to flash it your way because if you choose to wait for it and get it, any of the products like this you can put inside of it along with it and maybe give like the ultimate gift to her.
Gorgeous.
All right, first look, 2 pieces. Here's what you're getting. By the way, the sale price on your screen is only good till the end of the day. The free shipping is only good till the end of the day. This product is called, say it,
Hydra Essence.
right, and I would call it, as an American, Hydra Essence.
We'll go with yours.
Okay, fine. This is now, we're gonna take a hard left turn into their Collagen capsule collection. They cannot keep this product in stock. It will impart 24 hours of hyperhydration. He literally, Andrew said to me a week ago, quote, if you don't want to have to keep buying this product, don't ever start using it because you will not want to stop once you start. Cult followed, can't keep in stock. By the way, if you've heard of the toner step, because toners are very trendy, at least in the US, this is not a toner, similar, but not. It's actually called a pre-serum step. So there's that. So we're thinking splash on the face, press in, press, 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 penetrate, before you apply this, which is the collagen cream, powered by the most ridiculous ingredients that are boosting and optimizing the collagen in your skin. 2 pieces, 1 look at this of the entire month, 650 to go around. And guys, really, Parisian skincare, and we're getting 2 full sizes for not even 90 bucks. We're gonna show you some results. Okay, walk me through before we get deep dive into the ingredients.
So Collagen Expert, anything in the Collagen Expert range is designed to treat fine lines and wrinkles and deep set lines and wrinkles as well, on the forehead, on the nose to mouth lines, crisscross dehydration lines on the cheek. We're showing you on the eye here, and again, I like the lines that kind of travel down the cheekbone, horizontally, diagonally. Look at the difference in the after. This is a wrinkle buster. This range loves the wrinkles. So if you're sitting at home, slackened skin is your #1 concern, please go the DefiLift route. However, if you've got wrinkles on the skin and you think you've got more wrinkles than your age should have on the skin, then please go Collagen Expert. You know, I have to say just quickly, this Collagen Expert Hydra Essence, my bad, Hydra Essence.
No, I like Hydra. It's so much more Hydra-y.
This is the Andrew Bagley Desert Island product. I get asked by journalists all the time if you could pick one product from your extensive range, which is it? And unequivocally, it is this every single time. It is. We only launched it about 15 months ago, QVC UK, sister channel. We can't keep it in stock. And I guarantee you, every single time it goes to air, it's gone. Why? Because look, all you do, couple of pumps.
You would think it's a liquid because I said it is likened to a toner, except it's more viscous and serum-y than a liquid. 600 of these 2-piece sets to go around. So how do we apply it, when and where?
So after cleansing and toning, you get your Hydra Essence on the skin, 2 pumps maximum, morning and evening.
Press it.
Press it in.
Don't use a cotton swab.
No, not at all. Press it in. You're not removing it at all. And you are pumping and plumping the skin with hydration, with hyaluronic acid, with ceramide technology. And you'll find that your makeup will sit in place all day long. Your skin will now not feel tight at the end of the day, 3, 4 o'clock, crying out for moisture. That'll be a thing of the past. And again, if you're sitting at home at the moment and you're thinking, I get that. I know what he means. Like, yeah, my skin is always tight and my makeup starts to go a bit patchwork dull at the end of the day. That could well be a thing of the past when you use this product.
And by the way, I'm sorry to interrupt, but so busy on the phone lines. It's scented of like these light rose petals, like this effervescence of like a rose bush. It's lovely. However, here now, so we've done the press, we've cleansed, we've done the press in with that beautiful Hydra Essence. Now we're gonna apply collagen boosting moisturizer with a crazy litany of ingredients that include something called water lentils and arnica?
We travel the globe for our ingredients. We really do. Here you go, you've got arnica montanus. Of course, that is great for kind of soothing the skin. Hyaluronic acid spheres, again, why? Because we want to plump out at the wrinkle from within. So that hyaluronic acid spheres, which is literally shrunk down to within an inch of its size, penetrates the epidermis and then swells back up with the moisture content within the skin, because we're all 70% water, and pushes out at the wrinkle from within. It is genius technology I cannot begin to describe. coconut oil and shea butter. You'll know already those two oils are super nourishing, super hydrating. And I think this is one of the best texture moisturizers we do.
Could not agree more. In fact, I'm pretty adept at coming up with words, even if I have to make them up in the absence of real ones. I can't figure out how to describe this.
What's this one? What's this one?
It's extraordinary. It is. I honestly, I'm lacking. I'm greatly lacking. But all I can say is, if you've ever, okay, fine, I'll give it a whirl. If you go to Europe, if you go to England, if you are having anything that has like a warm cream drizzle over it, like the real beautiful, like Elton John's, hard to name drop, but he and David Furnish, his husband, they make some sort of pudding, butterscotch pudding something, and they do the cream thing, and it is that creamy, but light as air. And by the way, clearly we're not talking about an eye cream, and yet, if you bring it up under the eye, I guess it is your eye cream.
Exactly. Then let's look at the forehead as well, and this forehead one is amazing. You can see the smoothing out. So look, have you got wrinkles? Are you in your 30s through 50s through 70s, 80s and beyond? Because the more wrinkles you've got, the more results you're going to get with this product, and that is the beautiful thing about Gatineau. We embrace a wrinkle. You talk about the age of possibility here. I absolutely love that phrase, because if Madame Jeanne Gatineau could have encapsulated what her brand was all about back in 1932, she would have adopted that phrase right back then, Sean, because she has been creating products of this ilk for age-defying reasons, for women of an age, for decades now, over 9 decades.
I mean, honestly, ahead of her time doesn't begin to describe it.
It really
The results, by the way, on these formulas, which always have plant ingredients, which always have instrument-rated results. I mean, look at this.
That's right. We brought the kind of age down from 35 to 50 in terms of the testing panel, just to show you that if you are sitting at home in your 30s and 40s, yes, it is for you. If you're buying for your daughter, perhaps, because you want to upgrade her skincare to a French haute couture premium skincare, this is the way you can do it. But if you're in your 70s and 80s and you've got wrinkles on the skin, you've got exacerbated nose to mouth lines, you are going to love this, because you're going to see quick anti-wrinkle plumping results.
I think with 300 of those remaining, and we are clearly half gone, you will notice nothing in this show has auto delivery. We just started carrying this brand. Nobody else in the country has it.